A frost advisory in effect early Friday morning for the majority of north and central Alabama. Just because every county is highlighted in blue, though, does not mean that every single county is going to have widespread frost. And this is not the same thing as a freeze warning. A freeze warning would mean temperatures are expected to be below 32. While there may be a couple of cold spots that are capable of getting there, I think most of us are probably going to end up in the low to mid 30s at the coldest. Winterboro could end up being one of those spots with a little more frost here in the valley south of Talladega, down toward Childersburg, Winterboro, Shaco Springs. They're close to that as well, 35. Bynum about 35. Webster's Chapel at 34, as well as Cleveland. Oneonta is usually one of the cold spots. The Pinson Valley usually one of the cold spots. And then up on Lookout Mountain at Little River Canyon, often on nights like this, we can see 31 or 32, even while everybody else is well above 35 degrees with only a little bit of frost. So cold to start your Halloween, nice in the afternoon. The way it felt today, once the sun finally came out and we hit the upper 50s, it's going to be similar to that tomorrow, just a few degrees milder. And then by trick-or-treat time tomorrow evening, clear sky, light wind, just about perfect for Halloween with temperatures in the 50s falling toward the 40s. The last of the clouds beginning to move away from Cullman County, and what we have left will be fizzling out, collapsing as we lose what little daytime heating we got. It's only 57 in Cullman right now. On first warning live radar, we've been watching showers for days, but those are now long gone. The drizzle is gone with it. It's all the way over here along the East Coast, and it's actually linking up, that storm system linking up with Hurricane Melissa, which has strengthened a little bit this afternoon. Now a Category 2 storm moving away from the Bahamas. We think this thing is going to miss Bermuda as well, then head up toward the North Atlantic. So how do we look for the weekend with all that happening to our east? Weather looks pretty nice on Saturday. We're at 65. Still might be a little bit of frost early Saturday morning, similar to the way it's going to be tomorrow morning. And then on Sunday, clouds are increasing and there could be a few brief showers around. They will not impact the Auburn, Kentucky game, though. So Jordan-Hare Stadium, nice and cool. Definitely jacket weather, if maybe not some hot chocolate weather there in Auburn come Saturday night. Clouds start increasing on Sunday, and there may be some showers here and there. Most of that rain looks very light and somewhat inconsequential. A fraction of an inch, if anything at all. Then we're going to start to clear out again on Monday and Tuesday, and by that point, we're talking about several dry days in a row. So as much rain as could happen here, we think, on Sunday or early Monday, we're, again, talking a fraction of an inch, probably less than a tenth of an inch, if anything, in most communities before all is said and done. So tomorrow we've got that morning frost, 63 in the afternoon. Saturday morning is still going to be pretty chilly. We're forecasting 41 in Birmingham, at 36 at Oneonta, 35 at Gadsden, 39 at Utah. That's early Saturday, very similar to how it'll be tomorrow morning. Then we start warming up a little bit. After this little chance of some isolated showers on Sunday, we're going back toward the 60s and low 70s early next week. Morning low temps are going to be down in the 40s, 40 on Monday morning, 42 on Tuesday. And then we start to climb a little bit more, closer to 50 for a low by next Thursday with an afternoon high in the low 70s. All those numbers, I'd ballpark that pretty close to normal for late October and early November.